What's up, and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking all about 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This is season 6, episode 7, and the title of this episode is Troubled Waters. In this video, we're going to be talking all about Michael and Angela. But before we get started, of course, I need all of my besties' help in giving this video a big thumbs up for me. Share with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance. Subscribe, hit that bell so you will be notified on future uploads coming out this week. And thank you so much for all of your support, for all of my new besties here to the channel, for all the ones that have been rocking with me since day one. I just want to say thank you. You are so appreciated. And I have my handy dandy phone here. I'm going to read from the notes on my phone so that I can stay on topic and get all of the topics out that I want to discuss in regards to these couples. So here we go with Michael and Angela. So since Angela has been smoking, the doctor tells her that he can't do her facelift surgery. She heads to the office to talk to the doctor and try to convince him otherwise. Talking about she's going to use her Southern charm. We all know Angela doesn't take no for an answer and likes to be in control. Now, let's talk about this doctor. He needs to receive an award. The way that he dealt with Angela and didn't back down, that's exactly how the other doctors should have been with her as well. They knew Angela was still smoking because they caught her with a doggone pack of cigarettes in her bra at the consultation and still went through with the surgery. This doctor is a true professional and should be respected by so many watching and future patients because he showed that he really cares about the patient, not about the money. The doctor says that it's a dangerous surgery and she would have to stop smoking 4 weeks prior to the surgery. Angela's like, well, can I just give you my word that I won't smoke? And he says, no, I'm not going to do your surgery until you can prove to me that you're not going to touch a cigarette. Angela gets upset and doesn't like hearing no and tells the doctor that he is being rude. Now, the nerve, the audacity of this woman to say that this doctor is being rude. Angela should be the last one calling somebody rude. The doctor says to Angela, let me ask you this. Were you supposed to quit after your first surgery? And the way that he tilted his head, like, weren't you supposed to be quitting? That's how you tilt that neck to the side. That just had me rolling even more in this whole situation. Angela responds, well, what do you think? Now, despite what Angela was told, Angela lights a cigarette once she gets into the taxi, okay? Now, she don't want that facelift surgery that bad. Because as soon as she got into the car after that, she couldn't even wait. She lit a cigarette. So while she is in the taxi, she gets a call from Michael and instantly starts chewing him out because he hasn't been calling her much. Right now, Angela's chest looks like couch stuffing. You know, you could put that stuffing inside of a couch. That's what her chest looked like right now. And she has the audacity to have her chest exposed. You know, we can see her nip a little bit and blood from the incision from the breast reduction. Like, she's not even thinking. She just has her chest out instead of like, you can cover up, like cover up. There's plenty of other things that options you can wear, or maxi dresses where they come a little bit like, you don't even have to like have those V where you're showing like, this is not even the time for that. Like, you still need to heal. I mean, this was just a hot mess. Then she proceeds to do the very thing that she told Michael not to do, which was hang up the phone in her face. So she hangs the phone up in his face and she says that she doesn't have time to argue with Michael because her stomach hurts. But no, your stomach is hurting because you over here lighting up cigarettes. That's why your stomach hurt, not because you're having a conversation on the phone with your husband. It's because you keep putting them cigarettes to your mouth. Now, if I was the driver, I wouldn't have allowed her to be smoking in my car. I'm very surprised he didn't even say anything. She says that she will just have to continue doing things on her own and doesn't need a man. Never has, never will. So in another scene, they show Michael in Nigeria, and he goes to talk with his sister and aunt, Lydia, in the next scene. I thought it was interesting to see their yams. They're a different color than ours are. I almost mistaken it for shea butter. I thought they were making shea butter. So they really put a lot of labor into making their food. And Michael he caught himself trying to help. He was tired. He was sweating and he was out of breath. So, he hasn't done any type of work like that in a while. And because, Angela doesn't allow him to work. So Michael tells his aunt and sister about Angela now wanting this facelift. And of course, they're curious to know how much does this facelift surgery cost. And his sister questions where Angela's priorities are. They're shocked at the amount of money that Angela plans to spend on the surgery. And at this point, I don't even know why they're shocked at Angela's actions. I don't know why they compare her to a Nigerian woman, because Angela's just not Nigerian. She does not take on the customs and the culture. She's not going to do the things in the way in which a Nigerian woman does it. So that is like, it's a waste of time to compare her and say, a Nigerian woman, she would never. It's like, but Angela's not Nigerian. So she's going to do things the way she has always done them. That's her way. And Michael knew this before marrying her. I mean, look at all the abuse and all the things that he went through with her in the beginning stages of like the back and forth, commute with her going to Nigeria to see him. Like in the very beginning stages, it's always been her way or the highway, or her dangling the American flag over his head to make him do what she wanted him to do, because she knows how bad he wants to come to the U.S. So I don't really understand why they compare Angela to a Nigerian woman, because it just doesn't make sense. Angela's not Nigerian. Now, Michael tells the camera crew that before the wedding, they both decided to share their finances. But can somebody tell me, is Michael working? All this time, I was under the impression that he had no job. Even Angela says that she takes care of him. So I'm just trying to figure out, what money did they put together? I don't know. Michael says that he doesn't like the way that Angela is moving, so he just stopped calling her. He says that he's given her the silent treatment, and his aunt and sister encourage him to continue to take control of his family. So I really thought this was something with Angela. Angela finally met her match. Someone who did not back down, someone who was not going to back down. The doctor was in control. And he even went to the extent of telling her, I'm going to even nicotine test you and have you sign a waiver, which if I have to cancel your surgery because I find out that you have been smoking, you're going to have to pay extra money. So, I mean, I really respected him for that. And I loved every bit of it, seeing her sit there thinking like she said she was going to put on her Southern charm. I don't know what type of charm she has, but I know a lot more Southern people who are more kind and show more hospitality. I'm very curious to know your thoughts in that comment section down below. What you thought all about Michael and Angela on 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This is season 6, episode 7. Again, the title of this episode is Troubled Waters. I always look forward to talking to you all in that comment section down below. If you haven't already, give this video a big thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified. Again, I look forward to talking to you in that comment section down below, and I will see all of you wonderful besties in the next video. Peace.